In Russia, a public opinion poll indicates that anti-American sentiment has reached its highest point since the Soviet Union era. As Tom Barton reports, the poll's findings come after Russia's absorption of Crimea in March. International sanctions and the ongoing crisis in eastern Ukraine also played a part.
The streets of the Russian capital thronging with people out for a public holiday, but perhaps one with special significance this year. Around Moscow's Red Square, events have been held to mark Russia Day, the anniversary of the declaration of state sovereignty of the Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic on June the 12th, 1990. For some, this is a day to express national pride in Russia. A public opinion survey has found that attitudes in Russia are hardening once more towards the old Cold War adversary, the United States. The poll, conducted by Russia's Levada Center, found 40% of respondents had a generally negative opinion of the United States, while 31% had a very negative opinion.
The American people aren't guilty. It's because of that man who thought of it, like Hitler in his time. The American people don't need to suffer because of that, just to change who's in power.
America, in this case, could be a potential aggressor because CIA agents are controlling the people in power in Ukraine.
Our relationship with America have been always really, not calm. And that's why the Crimean situation, these situations empower Russia to feel not so well about America.
Anti-American sentiment in Russia was also up 10% on a previous poll conducted in March this year after Russia's absorption of Crimea. That shows, say the researchers, that this increase is intimately connected to the crisis in Ukraine and the West's perceived interference.
There is very effective anti-American propaganda. We've seen that happen before. Last time we saw it during the Russian-Georgian conflict when the card of the U.S. alliance was played on the side of our enemy. And this works. This image of a foreign enemy which evolves into an internal enemy. This has been working since Soviet times and still does to help negatively mobilize people.
A similar poll in 1991 found 4% having a generally negative opinion of the United States and 2% as having a very negative opinion. Tom Barton, CCTV, Moscow.